Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon to all you Robert Sylvester Kelly supporters and my subscribers here on YouTube. Just wanted to come and just bring this to your attention today because you have to trust and believe in the Word of God to order to understand all that is going on right now around R. Kelly's legal battle. Okay, I know we all anxious and we all want to see justice prevail because of how everything has gone, the time it has taken place when Robert Sylvester Kelly was incarcerated, taken in by the authorities, and he didn't really have a fair chance. He didn't have a fair trial. His constitutional rights being violated, and all that took place and during that time period. So now things are coming to an end. Robert Sylvester Kelly definitely will be getting justice. So we just got to trust the process of what's going on right now. We just got to trust the process. You got to stop listening to some of these platforms out here. You just got to. So that you will have some clarity. A lot of these platforms are just putting more and more harm to R. Kelly's defense. Okay? They're causing more harm than good. I'm just saying, enough is enough. His legal team know exactly what they are doing. They know exactly how they moving. Okay? So I'm just saying, Joy already came in all this time. If it wasn't looking favorable for R. Kelly, she wouldn't have never came out to the public to let the public know she's okay, and so is he. They're just tired. And even when his attorney went to the public about R. Kelly's case and how he was asking that President Trump will pardon R. Kelly for these for because of the injustice that has happened. They put everything out there to let you know that they are working on his trial. Even if it doesn't be in his favor, he still will there will still be some kind of justice served. Okay? They got everything they need to move forward. But it's just going to take some time because of the Diddy trial that was in the way. Did not want to get R. Kelly's trial caught up in all of that other stuff. You see, they want everybody to focus on what's going on with Diddy and all the things that they accuse Diddy of, and they trying to hit him with a RICO with. Now, I don't think Diddy gonna get no RICO. There'll be some kind of charges against him, maybe sometime, 5 years the most, whatever. But I doubt if Diddy get hit with a RICO because his attorney is a powerhouse. Okay, and R. Kelly was a test run. Diddy's trial is going to pull out all the things that they used against R. Kelly, and they know how they moving. And they want to keep R. Kelly quiet. Okay, quiet because he wants to get out of there so bad. So they had to remove him from general population in the prison because R. Kelly being in there, confined in there for so long, he wants to get home. Okay, but right now it wouldn't have been good for him to come home, especially after all of the stuff that was against him. Okay, so the order for to get things done quietly and for them to move as strategically as they are, they had to put his butt in confinement. Shut him up. Okay? I don't mean to say it like that about R. Kelly. I love R. Kelly, and I really do. You know what I'm saying? But he's just so anxious for anybody to help him. Like these people are not going to help R. Kelly. They are clout chasers. They can't even help themselves. And some of them are even the people that even help put him in there. Levi for Kelly talk about he got the key to get R. Kelly out the confinement, and people gonna actually fall for that. He ain't got no key to nothing, and they want to make sure R. Kelly does not be out here talking to people. Make sure he's not out here calling, letting nobody call him on the phone, have a conversation about his legal matters, because all of that can be held against him. All of that can be put him in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So R. Kelly needs to be quiet. He needs to be away from everybody in confinement. And only people that's allowed to probably come see him right now is Joy and his legal team. That's it. Nobody else. Nobody. Nobody is allowed to come see him but Joy, which is his fiance, and his legal team. And Joy ain't gonna come out here and talk to nobody. But she don't even want to talk to her own parents. And she's not a talker. She's not much of a talker. She don't run her mouth. Okay? She does not run her mouth. She came out just to let everybody know don't listen to her parents. Listen to the video. I'm going to play this video again. I got to move it ahead. And she just been staying. Wait, let's go. The 29 years old, and I'll be 30 next month. I just want to come out here shortly to let you guys know that I am not a victim. I've been with Robert for 10 years. He has been incarcerated for 6 years, and I have seen him every weekend for the past 6 years. Okay, you heard her. She's been seeing him for every weekend for the last 6 years. Did she mention anything about him still in confinement or anything is going on with him right now as far as him being, what they say now, somebody trying to kill him? Somebody tried to kill him? R. Kelly just said that like they said on the news, those are theatrics. Those are his theatrics. And they not giving any more further information about him. Okay? So everybody just calm down. Stop listening to Levi for Kelly. Stop listening to Sharon Wimbush. Stop listening to Dana J. Stop listening to anybody else that's sitting up here saying they know this and they know that. They know nothing. Okay? They know nothing. R. Kelly cannot receive any only phone calls he probably could get on and make, and that's only to his attorneys and to Joy. That's it. He's not allowed to talk to anybody else that's not on his list. Nobody. Nobody but Joy and his legal team. That's it. Because talking to all these people on the platforms, giving phone calls, and also telling everybody what's going on and talking about the Tasha K, the BOP officers, and all that other stuff. Leave that stuff alone. They already handling all of that. So everything else it's being taken care of by his legal team. But they got to keep him quiet. They got to keep R. Kelly quiet. Okay? So anybody getting on their platforms talking about they know this and they know that and R. Kelly doing this and the attorney, no, they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. They know that man is innocent of all of these false allegations and him being in jail. Everything they moved with was manufactured and shady. Now he does have an illness. He does have an illness. I mean, he does have to be treated for his diabetes or whatever like that. Or if he don't get his medication, of course he's gonna go into some kind of anxiety or whatever. That's what happens when people are Diabetic. When people are diabetic, they do go into have these anxieties and everything, but he does have to take his care of himself. He does have to eat the right foods, and he has to watch his diet, and he also has to be careful with not taking his medication. And he might have had some kind of overdose of his medication, and he spazzed out. But some people out here putting out too much false information, and it's not good for R. Kelly. Continue to, use your discernment, but don't let these crazy people be on the platform giving you all this misleading information, because all it does is hurting him. It's not helping him. He's fine. I'm pretty sure if anything is anything happening to him right now, it will be known. His attorney would have came out and said it. They already put in his to free R. Kelly, whatever. They went on the motion that was denied or whatever, but the other one is still pending because R. Kelly, they're gonna use some a totally different, you know, judge for both cases. For all of that. For his appeal. They gotta get rid of these rude judges. As you can see what's been going on even with the president of the United States. They've been trying to block everything he's been trying to get done. His executive orders. They've been trying to block this and block that because, that's how these sometimes, the last people that was serving under the last administration were. They were getting away with doing a whole lot of evil, wicked things. They were doing they showing you who they are right in your face. That's why Trump was like, "Oh fuck y'all," you know what I'm saying? Because the things they doing is because of their prejudice against him, and you can't trust them. So that's the same way R. Kelly feel. It has to be a whole new team of people that has to be put in order for his trial. He can't keeps using the same people from before because they're gonna go along with the last one. All of that from the Supreme Court judges all the way, because if they've been doing it to the president of the United States, what you think they're gonna do to R. Kelly? These liberal, crazy judges, what you think they're gonna do? They even try to attack. They attack everything that the president of the United States do because you dealing with are people who were from the last. Because if they were good judges or good people, none of this would have even taken place with R. Kelly. That he would have been in confinement, or he would have been judged by the public opinion and allowed people like Tasha K to play the role that she played, and even having him locked up in jail, or his information from the BOP officer, and nobody took any actions against that. That's a federal crime at the highest level. There's just certain things you're not supposed to be putting out to the public about a prisoner. If these were good judges, people that's working in our courts and are supposed to uphold the law, would you think this stuff would have went on the way it has gone on? And even if I'm trying to attack and do things to the president, use your, like R. Kelly said, common sense. And he need to use his common sense and stop talking to these people on YouTube. If he was, I don't know if he was doing that. I don't know. People be using AI and all kind of stuff to be out here pretending to be somebody else, and they using some kind of other, automatic intelligence or whatever. So you can't believe everything people telling you out here. Only people that is believable and the only reliable source to speak on the behalf of Robert Sylvester Kelly is his legal team. Point blank, period. Or if Joy come out and say something, and even she can't be reliable. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes these women and everything they get. Look at what Azarel did. Look at what Azarel did, and she fell for the bait. She fell for the bait. But Joy is standing her grounds. So with that being said, y'all, your girl Casey McDaniel, I gotta get up on out of here. Okay, I may or may not come back with you all later. Joy already let you know she's okay. Robert's okay. They planning on they spend the rest of their life together. They tired. She's tired, and things are going well.
Just 3 years ago, I proposed to Robert and he said yes. And we are planning on getting married and having a family, and I'm very excited about that. But anyways, I just want to come out here and let you guys know to please do not believe the lies that my mother and father are coming out here saying about me and Robert. I am not held against my will. I am not a sex slave. I am not brainwashed or any of those crazy lies that were told on me. And I just want Robert to get the righteous justice that he deserves because he deserves to be free. Enough is
The righteous justice that he deserved because he deserved to be free. Enough is enough. Okay?
enough. I'm tired, and he's tired as well. So I just want you guys to continue to please pray for him. I'm praying for him. I believe that he will be out soon. I have hope. And
She believes he'll be out soon and she has hope. Okay?
just, you guys, please, just do not believe the lies because enough is enough. It's been 6 years, and I'm just tired. I choose not to call my mother and father because I do not want to talk to them. I have a cell phone, and I choose not to call them. So I'm a grown woman, and if I decide not to call them, that's my choice. And it is what it is. So once again, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm in love, and I'm good. So thank you guys for listening. Have a great day.
And she's good. Thank you all for listening. Have a great day. That's it. We don't need to add nothing more to it. She didn't come out and say, please play. Robert is really not being treated well. Did she say that? That should give you a hint right there. She's fine. Robert is fine. They tired. Please. Enough is enough. She's not talking to nobody out here, and neither is Robert because they got his butt somewhere where they could keep his butt quiet. He spazzed out. He went into a diabetic coma. Okay? Because they do have diabetic comas. You can't go into a diabetic coma when you're not eating and your sugar is not regulating right. So he's fine. All right? So let's keep him in our prayers. Let's continue to keep Joy in our prayers. And let's move forward. And let his legal team do their work. Okay? So with that being said, your girl Casey McDaniel, I got to go. Peace.